right, I'm hitting go live right now, and 1 second. And okay, Michael or Ozzy, we're live.
Cool. All right, well, welcome to Near Guild's Wave 2 launch. I know there's been a lot of talk this week about this upcoming launch. We have 7 guilds that are going to be launching this hour. My name is Ozymandias, and I am joined today by Baby Yoda. And I'm going to be emceeing you guys through this launch, introducing each of the guilds. Each of the guilds are going to talk for about 5 to 7 minutes about what their purpose is, what their goals are, how they plan on developing into the future, and how you can get involved. We're going to try to keep it within the hour time limit so that everyone has a chance to kind of get through. But if we have time at the end, we'll be able to do some Q&A as well. So feel free to drop any questions in the Q&A. I think before we introduce the first guild, I want to just take a step back real quick and talk a little bit about guilds in general and how we can think of them in the Near ecosystem. So the Near ecosystem is very young. It's developing extremely quickly. The goal behind the guilds program, and especially this second wave of guilds that we're bringing into the ecosystem, is to provide inbuilt community support for the dozens of projects that are be launching and that might need support. So what you're going to hear today, think of in reference to how could my project or a project that I want to bring onto Near, or a project that I want to start in Near, how could they leverage these communities that are going to be growing in the next 2 to 6 months to expedite or improve the network effects or growth of what I'm trying to build. And as community is becoming more and more important in these open source ecosystems, we really think that the guilds program is fundamental to providing enough support to the different projects on Near. So kind of with that background and understanding, I will start the first guild that we're going to talk about, launched by none other than Mazi, as he's known in the Near community. He is launching a Near ecosystem hub in Nairobi, Kenya, and I will let him explain from here everything that entails. So Guild 1 is known as Sancor 2.0. Mazi, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Ozymandias. Let me share my screen to you guys right now. Just confirm to me if you can see this. Can you guys see the screen? Clear? Awesome. Beautiful. And you guys can hear me okay as well? Beautiful. All right, my name is Kevin Imani, Mazi, known in the Near community. I would like to welcome you to Sancor 2.0, which is an African development hub in Nairobi. And actually the picture that you see here is not taken in Nairobi, it was in Timbuktu in Mali. And this is where we got the name from, Sankore, which is the oldest university known on the continent of Africa. So a little bit of a roadmap for this short presentation. We're going to go through the goal, vision, purpose, location, action items, roadmap, and the team. So shortly explained, what S2's goal is basically to integrate the Near blockchain to projects and solutions that are conceived and built by local developers in Kenya. While doing this process, we're going to be actively recruiting, marketing, and creating, and also sharing information about the emergence of crypto economy in Kenya and also the larger continent of Africa. So the vision, just 1 second, because I can't see here. If you just give me 1 second, I need to be able to take this away.
You can also drag the video slot.
Yeah, because it was blocking my view, so I had half of the screen, but it should be all right. Okay, this should be all right. So the vision here is really for us to implement a Near city node for Africa. So we're going to be in a space where there's going to be other crypto hubs, talent pool of developers, financiers, and eager policymakers, which pretty much provides S2 sort of the full spectrum to implement a Near city node. Now, why do we want to do this? Which is a little bit of the purpose, is that we are still noticing that Despite that there's players on the continent, both West, East, South Africa, there's still, in terms of crypto technologies, it's quite still unserved for the continent. And we believe that basically Africa and all kind of the developers and sort of the solutions that needs to be built, both basically is, as for users and developers, kind of a base for Web3 solutions, which kind of suggests the massive potential that it holds. Now, why Kenya specifically? Well, Kenya sort of, well, it is nicknamed Silicon Savannah for the following reasons. It's been considered as a technological giant in East Africa, was listed on the top 5 2020 global crypto index, adoption index. It's also regarded as like the leader ICT development, front runner for cryptocurrency adoption, and one of the most progressive regulators in the industry. Interestingly to note a little bit more in terms of the continent, GitHub recorded 40% more open source repositories in Africa than any other continent. That was 3 years ago. And same thing for Google Trend Data. They've recorded the highest volume of Bitcoin searches in Africa, particularly in Nigeria. And there's various reasons for that. Now, the core activities of S2 are going to be around 3 main pillars. These are Web3 content, outreach, and policy. And to go a little bit more in detail, and just to keep in mind before I go into this, this is basically a sort of a playbook that we're designing to what would need to be done to implement a successful city node in Eastern Africa. And once this is successfully implemented, it pretty much provides S2 an advantageous position to replicate, or at least to seek to implement this in neighboring countries, for example, Tanzania, Uganda, but even Rwanda, perhaps into Congo, and all the way in the West, Ghana, Nigeria, etc. So to go into the action items, for the Web3 content, we're going to be producing content around 3 main topics, which is use cases, regulation and policy, and opportunities and potential. And these will take the form of articles, videos, blog posts, and for this, we would actually be very interested in collaborating with other guilds in terms of editing, designing, and marketing some of the posts and the productions that we'll release. For the outreach program, we currently have 2 plans running. One is for the crypto hubs. So one of our partners is called is BitHub Africa, and BitHub has been training up to 2,000 fully fledged developers that are building applications on top of crypto and blockchains. And we would actually want to, while using sort of Near Academy, we hope we can work with Near Academy to sort of design an engineering ecosystem so that the students can learn and be skilled in how to effectively and successfully build applications on top of the Near protocol. What we also seek to do with universities is to reach them out and sort of create university ambassadors that can help us identify talented entrepreneurs that are eager to, and also developers that are eager to join the Near ecosystem. And for policy suggestions, which is something a little bit more along the line, but we definitely are going to seek to implement that as well, is to create a network with policymakers so that we can encourage policy frameworks that would incentivize crypto-friendly businesses in Kenya. And Kenya is definitely an interesting position because they've, 3 years ago, they've initiated a task force called the Distributed Ledger Technology and Artificial Intelligence. And one of our partners also has contributed to the 103-page report that made 12 recommendations to how blockchain can be used. So this is very, very new. And there are a few axes there, but S2 definitely wants to be part of that. So it's very exciting because there's so much to be done. And this is one of the leading countries in the whole continent of Africa that is advancing these initiatives. So to end here, really what we're pushing here is to proactively operate as a development arm for Near ecosystem in Africa. So by September, we're setting up a home, seek to set up a home for Near ecosystem projects, so people can on the ground already reach us and collaborate with them. By October, we're, like I mentioned, with the Near Academy and the BitHub Africa, designing an engineering ecosystem for students to build applications on top of Near. And by November, we're going to be at least starting to design a plan to how to collaborate with universities, seek university ambassadors, but also VCs and accelerators. So this is me, Kevin Imani, known as Mazi. I'm part of the Ants Guilds. I've also started an affiliate marketing company about 3.5 years ago, where I was teaching also copywriting courses to African entrepreneurs. I also am an Oxford alumni. I have masters in Oxford in African Studies. I've also worked at the European Commission with the ACP, which is the African, Caribbean, Pacific countries. And this is John Karanja. He's our advisor and also partner with his school that I mentioned with 2,000 cryptocurrency developers, or at least developers that are building applications on top of blockchain. He's been in the blockchain space for the last 7 years. And also is an Oxford alumni. So this is pretty much us. Definitely do visit our website. It's live, it's running, sankoro2.com. Reach out to us on Mazi Nhwari Telegram, and follow us on Twitter if you want to learn more or can be up to date to what we're doing. Thank you very much. That's pretty much it.
Awesome. Yep. Thank you so much, Mazi. And I think, the big thing that we can take away from this presentation is that by putting S2 kind of at the emerging Silicon Savannah of Africa, every single project in the Near ecosystem has a potential foothold on the community of developers, the community of users, the community of creators, first in Nairobi and then in the larger African region, which I know there's definite ambition to grow into. So maybe just thinking, if you are a part of a protocol or a DApp of some sort that's building out, definitely don't hesitate to reach out to Mazi or Kevin. And, as this gets off the ground, there's going to be copious amounts of networking opportunities for your project to kind of embed itself in this very technologically friendly scene. The next guild that we're bringing up now is run by none other than a very experienced tech lawyer he goes by the name of Santiago. And what he is going to be launching is a first of its kind guild, as I understand, pretty much in the cryptoverse, which will be the Near Legal Guild. And while he will provide more details about what this entails, the center focus and goal of this guild is to basically help near ecosystem projects with all things related to legal issues in crypto. So Santiago, welcome. And we're really excited to hear more about the Near Legal Guild.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me properly? Good. So thanks for the introduction, Michael. Yeah, my name is Santiago Chamat. As a brief introduction, I'm a consultant, technological consultant lawyer. I'm based in Switzerland now, coming from Madrid. I was based there for 20 years. And I've been quite a long time involved in the crypto blockchain world regarding decentralized technologies. So I'm here today to present to you, as Michael mentioned, the Legal Guild, the launching the creation of this Legal Guild, which is in a space that we are creating to basically for the community and because of the community and for the community. So it's formed to provide legal expertise to support the NEAR projects, the whole NEAR ecosystem. We want to be focusing, at least to be able to focus on the main legal issues that can be already here identified inside of your projects, or the ones that you still couldn't identify yet, but you feel that are important for you. So one of our main goals is help you to understand where you are located, what could be the main legal issues that your project could, and to find the best tailored solution for them. So the idea, the basic idea is to provide this legal aid in different legal areas. We want to cover issues such as decentralization. We want to analyze the tokenization of legal issues, for example. We want to focus on DAOs. We want to talk about the decentralization of money in general, issuing of tokens, regulatory and compliance issues, privacy, a lot of new complicated legal issues that are on the table and sometimes can be quite a bit complicated. So the goal is to untangle all of these legal concepts that even for lawyers are hard to understand, not only for the manager of the project or the community itself. And we want to empower the community and the projects inside of the community to have the knowledge to solve their own problems. The idea is to create little by little legal framework that can be used inside of a community, creating a use case scenario where we identify the problem and we can So steps that we were already conducting, we want to first of all to conduct a survey. We want to listen directly from you guys, what are the concerns, what is the problem. Then we want to recognize some top projects inside of the NEAR community just to set up this good practices book and to be able to feed the whole community as a whole. Then we want to engage with the community, not only with the projects inside of the community, with other guilds, but also with parallel projects that could be happening now to reach out experience. And still shaping is to create a program, something like an internship program, so we could provide some legal assistance inside of your project with a practitioner in there. And most of all, most important, we want to, from now, starting from right now, to create valuable content and to share it just for you guys, tailored for you. So I encourage you to take a look on our website, because we created a website by the domain nearlegal.com. Just take a look. We already have a Telegram group for you to be able to tell us what are your concerns, what you identified as important legally speaking. The Telegram channel is Near Legal. Everything is on the website. And we also set up a Medium account where we shared today something like a playbook for tokenization basics. So everybody who wants to be tokenizing, to create tokens and to issue tokens, just go there, because we cover the basics from the legal aspect, just for you to understand what is this about the tokens, the tokenization, and the legal aspects of it. So we will be covering more legal aspects in the future. We will be creating videos, live streamings, but for now, we just wanted to be introduced to the community and to let you know that we are here for you, and we're really looking forward to hear from you. So that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, fantastic presentation, Santiago. And I think when we take a step back and look at what the Near Legal Guild is positioned to become, it's really going to integrate lawyers who are wanting to get into crypto with projects in the ecosystem that really need crypto legal insight and help for the specific jurisdiction that they're in. And so as this guild starts to grow over time, embeds in law schools around the world, and starts to produce more and more kind of content and guidance, I think we can really expect to see a strong legal hub forming in the Near ecosystem that will hopefully save a lot of time and money for our projects in the future. So Santiago, I think there's a lot of excitement around what you're doing, and we're looking forward to watching the Near Legal Guild grow. Next up, our third guild of the day that's launching is launched by Naveen, who is a longtime participant in the Near NFT communities, and he is actually going to be launching a guild focused solely and expressly on promoting the usage, growth, and stories of NFTs in the Near ecosystem. And the guild's name is known as Near NFTs. So Naveen, welcome. And we're really excited to hear about what Near NFTs Guild is going to be doing for the community.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for the introduction, Ozzy. So here I would like to start my presentation. So Near NFT Club, we are going to launch. It is all about to nurture the Near NFT ecosystem, where we will be centralizing all the elements that are happening in marketplaces, the enthusiasts that want to come to the Near ecosystem or to the NFTs. And similarly, at the same time, we would like to promote all the work that has been done by artists and the collectors that are collecting the NFT art and appreciating the content. So moving on to the next part. So this is the NFT emerging ecosystem. As the reason why we are starting this NFT guild is like, this is the feasible answer to the economic weakness, which can be solved in pandemic or natural disaster conditions. As in these kind of conditions, the physical assets are lost and the digital assets are not that can be secured during these natural calamities. So Generally, we are all converting our physical content into the digital content, and NFT is the best solution for that. So here is the NFT market capitalization that has taken place since 2018 to 2020. So it has already shown that there is a potential growth with the people, with the content that is happening in all over the world, with market capitalization increasing in the smart contracts and active wallets. This is the market valuation of 2020 and 2021 quarter 1 and quarter 2 2021. So in 2020, it was like 250 million market capitalization was covered by NFTs. In the first quarter of 2021, it was around 2 billion. And it was noticed that there were 2 times more buyers compared to the sellers. So more people are coming towards the NFTs and are recognizing the importance of it. Similarly, the quarter 2 report of 2021 shows that the active wallets have increased to 1,77,000. The buyers are 94,000 and the sellers are like 39,000. So there is again, the buyers are double compared to the sellers, and this ecosystem is emerging very rapidly. So what Near NFT is going to do? We are going to connect these 4 elements, the enthusiast people, the collectors, the artists, the marketplace, from our centralized digital platform. The vision is to create a single centralized digital platform to promote the activities of NFT marketplaces and all those things together. So here is what we have categorized into the segments. Like the first segment is about the enthusiast, where we will be promoting the NFT segment awareness posts, the NFT segments like art, utility, metaverse, all those things will be promoted by us so that the non-technical people who want to get into the blockchain can easily migrate into the blockchain with the help of NFTs and can understand the benefit of it. This is the second thing, like NFT segments that I have already explained. These things, these are the segments. The funny thing was like the meme turned into the NFTs. These are the amounts that they have earned. Like the disaster girl has already earned like 5,73,000. So anyone is welcome to work with NFTs. There is no special kind of talent that is being needed. So special kind of talent is going to be appreciated, but yeah, everyone can get into the NFTs and we need to make path for them. Here is the second segment that we will be targeting, which is the marketplaces and the landscapes on Near ecosystem. So we will be doing the announcements of Near marketplaces from our channel. Right now, Near NFT ecosystem is having like 14 marketplaces and landscapes which are in development or are very active. Like these are the amazing marketplaces: Mindbase, Paras, Hip Hop, NFT Hip Hop, Snark.art. So these are the marketplaces that are already on Near ecosystem. These are the best. These are the things that these marketplaces are doing. Like Mindbase is in metaverse. They are also giving the developers the platform to build their own club on own smart contracts. Similarly, for the Paras, they are doing the creating, trading, and digital art content. NFT Hip Hop, which is like a very big thing because they are making a Web 3.0 usability to Web 2.0 people. You can easily buy the NFT content with the help of credit card. Similarly, Pluminite, Snark.art, Metamon are there. These are also being into the Near ecosystem. The Pluminite is into the NFT gems. Snark.art, emerging artists are being targeted by them. They are exploring and collecting the NFTs. Metamon is there, which is doing the cute and powerful monster things, where the people play the games and evolve the characters. Similarly, Upshot, Artera, Pixel Parties are there. So in Upshot, they are doing the crowdsource NFT appraisal. You go and just do some work over there. The appraisals are being set by them, and then they pay the experts. Similarly, Artera is there, which is targeting the gaming marketplace, and they are also gifting the NFTs to the content creators. As goes for the Pixel Party, they are the NFT frame showcase with a total supply of 600 tokens, with each token having a 20 cross 20 pixel frame. These are some other and the last NFT marketplaces and things that are being doing in Near ecosystem, that WebAssembly Music, Corgis, Transform. The WebAssembly Music is related to the music NFTs. They are giving like free listening to the people with no login required and 40 KB WebAssembly binary. Corgis is there, which is generating like unique 3D Corgi. Transform is there, which is building and interacting with the people with the help of NFT tokens. So these were all the second segment was all about the marketplaces. And when we come to the third segment, that is the last segment that we will be targeting. It will be about the artists and the collectors. Here in this segment, we are going to promote the artists and motivate them to showcase their activities with the help of our platform, so that we can have a single channelized platform where different kind of content that is happening on the different marketplaces or the different type of art cases can be shown by our platform. So this segment will particularly promote the artists with their NFT work and showcase their journey as an NFT artist, and tell their stories about them, how they have migrated to the NFTs, how they have experienced the NFTs so far. So these are the things that we will be covering with our centralized digital platform. And at the end, these are the links that you can use to connect with us. The website, Twitter, Instagram, blog, email, Telegram, everything is there. So that's it.
Awesome. Naveen, I think I can speak for the whole ecosystem in saying that we're really, really excited to get more visibility to the tons of artists and creators that are already, doing so much on these 14 marketplaces that you mentioned. And I think that with especially other projects in the Near ecosystem like Satori and a focus on NFTs going forward, this area of the crypto market is only going to get larger. So I think there's a lot of excitement as well behind what Near NFTs is going to be able to do to help kind of promote these stories and bridge the gap between interested enthusiasts and creators and platforms. So high hopes for Near NFTs. The fourth guild that we are going to be launching today is quite an interesting one. Similar to what you'll hear later on from Octopus Guild, this guild is actually a project-based guild for a new project that's launching in the Near ecosystem in the coming months. And perhaps the question that I'll leave the audience with as we try to understand what this guild is about can be summed up in the following way. What if we could track and mint carbon natively on chain? This guild, known as the Corpsemen and led by none other than Corpseman Jack, is going to be explaining what a robust crypto climate community on Near protocol might look like, and how the project they represent might be a game changer for both climate and crypto going forward into the future. Corpseman Jack, welcome, and we're really looking forward to hearing about what your guild is about.
Thank you so much, Ozymandias. Can you hear me okay and see my screen okay? All right. Hello, this is Corpseman Jack. I'm very thrilled to announce the launch of the Corpseman Guild. To put it in one line, the Corpseman Guild is a community accelerator for the enterprises of Open Planet Protocol, or OPP. We are a for the community, by the community organization, and we stylize ourselves as OPP Corpsemen in the manner of Navy Corpsmen, because we are an elite task force dedicated to the growth of OPP and the OPP community, and Corpse, well, because we are willing to die for it. So, which begs the question, what is OPP? OPP is short for Open Planet Protocol. It is one of the latest apps being built on Near. OPP brings together the topics defining the future of our world: climate change, blockchain, and crypto. To give a high-level definition, OPP is an open source platform for the communal verification of environmental data. Basically, this is a next generation Oracle network for bringing off-chain environmental data on-chain and building a market surrounding it. Because it's built on Near, it utilizes blockchain technology and infrastructure, fast finality, cheap transaction costs, scalability through sharding, Web 2-like user experience, token standards, which are all necessary to bridge real-world environmental data on-chain. The crypto aspect is that OPP fully has its own internal crypto economics involving NFTs and other fungible tokens like Near, stablecoins, but most importantly, the OPP token. OPP is an umbrella for the different solutions it will provide for different sectors of climate change solutions. On July 21st, OPP will officially launch its first vertical, the Open Force Protocol, or OFP. This is a platform for the data verification for forest data. Using this data, OFP has the potential to generate carbon credits on-chain and thereby give efficiency and effectivity to traditional carbon markets that it just currently does not exist yet. Horsemen are a collective who believe in the potential of OPP not only as a crypto project, but as the necessary element to drive the fight against climate change. We simply need more tools like OPP in order to more effectively and efficiently arrive at carbon neutrality by 2050. That is why we have formed the Corpsmen with a sense of urgency and necessity. To do our part on the crypto community side to make sure that OPP succeeds, and so that a climate neutral future can be reinvented. This is our roadmap going forward. Right now, OFP is at the prototype phase. Our doors will be open for early community founders. We'll be laying out the content canon and the blueprint for organization. We will have the token generation event early 2020. We'll form, that will be when we expand into an actual OPP community, and we'll be forming the DAO, the Corpsman DAO with the OPP token. And once we go live on mainnet, Corpsman Guild will be the core community pillar and also the incubator for further community pillars in the OPP ecosystem. Our proposal with today's guild launch is a call for action. We're looking for early adopters who will become founders and leaders of not only OFP, but the expansive OPP ecosystem which is to come. We need bold, curious, adventurous, inventive, crypto-savvy people who anticipate the new carbon economy and crypto's place in it, as well as sense the urgency with which we must do each our own part. If you're interested, join the new frontier, become a Corpsman. Our application form is on our website, corpsman.org. And to keep up with us, we're on Twitter, we're on Medium. You can contact me at jack@corpsman.org. And also keep up with Open Forest Protocol to launch on the 21st. You can already follow them on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you.
Corpsman Jack, that was a fantastic presentation and overview of, I think, a future environmental juggernaut on Near Protocol. So members who are familiar with the Near Degen community and other Near communities, the Corpsmen are going to, in simple diluted form, be a climate-focused version of that. And as Corpsman Jack mentioned, the doors will be opening very soon, and there'll be lots of opportunity for eager and passionate community builders that want to get in early and potentially play a big role in the future of the Open Planet Protocol. So thank you very much, Corpsman Jack, for that. The fifth guild that we have presenting today is one that hopefully after the town hall last week, most people in the Near ecosystem are familiar with, Octopus Guild, led by none other than Pandu. Octopus Guild is actually an umbrella guild that covers a lot of the app chains launching on Octopus Network as well. This, I think, is one of the most exciting areas of the Near ecosystem right now, with how fast they're growing and how many app chains are going to be onboarding in the future. So Pandu, I will hand it off to you for everyone to hear about what the Octopus Guild is about and how they might be able to get involved in this fast growing community.
Thank you, Ozzy. I'm going to share my screen now. Hopefully you guys can see. Shout if you don't. My name is Pandu. I have another name on Twitter, which is Decentricity. And we are Octopus Guild. We are a community where Web3 happens on Near. And we are a community of app chains, app chain candidates, enthusiasts, and investors. And you can now join us at octopusguild.com. So as I said, I'm Decentricity on Twitter. You can follow me there. I'm also the CEO of one of the app chains, BBio Network. I've been a metaverse degen for 10 years, so I'm very excited about NFTs as well. I've been a builder, biohacker, and transhumanist. I co-founded Blockchain Zoo, the Indonesian Blockchain Association with 23 member companies. That could be another guild. Blocksphere.id, which is a consensus partner, which is listed in Gartner. So with this quote, he says that the future of blockchain is diverse and that he hopes that blockchain and decentralized applications will be the source of human happiness. The full quote is that interconnectivity or interoperability is the general trend. And if any tech tries to develop in isolation, it will be squeezed out of existence by the network effects of the blockchain internet. Thus, blockchain shall be diverse. And that diverse future will actually bring about the promise of Web3. Web 1 was the initial excitement of HTML and the overhype of the dot-com bubble. Web 2 was originally a re-democratization of the web. Users became creators of the content, user-generated, user-created. Open source culture was brought into the web, but this also led to platforms competing with each other for user data. And in the end, user manipulation, manipulating users for data. Add to this the issue that Web 2 was not user-owned. So Web 3 is the promise of a community-owned, user-owned internet platform. And it's here. The problem is Web3 applications are not yet mainstream. If you go to DApp Review and see the top Web3 apps and see just the daily active users of the top apps, you'll see that most only have thousands of daily active users. Some have tens of thousands. The top Web2 apps may reach hundreds of millions daily active users. This is because the leading infrastructure is a village level road with high toll fees and congestion. And it is also a general purpose road used by everyone with a smart contract. That general purpose road is a problem. In our opinion, the issue is that coding is just the app logic without doing anything to the runtime consensus and governance. That is terrible for both the dApp and the ecosystem in most cases. The better way is to create an application-specific blockchain, an app chain, which is optimized to your needs. Substrate has this promise. However, costs are prohibitive for many entrepreneurs and ideators out there. And this is where the Octopus network comes in. It is built on Near, which is highly performance-driven. It has flexible security per app chain needs through ESPOS. Hence, the cost barrier is lower by a factor of 100. Project tokens can be bridged to Near, stablecoins can be bridged from Near, and ETH Crystals Bridge is available via the Rainbow Bridge. App chains can disconnect even at any time, can be independent, or connect to Polkadot or Kusama later on. App chain community can fork its blockchain even in the cases of a hostile takeover. So as you can see, due to interoperability and its features, community is very important for the Octopus network. And thus, the Octopus Guild was founded. The Octopus Guild supported by the Octopus Guild supporting the Octopus network is helping initiate 30 to 50 new app chains per year, providing rewards for founding app chains. The first 10 of 100K Octopus tokens. First 100 app chains also get an additional 100K OCT. The Octopus network, supported by the Octopus Guild, is also launching an Octopus Accelerator, providing grants every quarter with a demo day event where the best app chains are selected. Speaking of the app chains, going into the app chains one by one and starting with my own decentralized bio network, which is a biomedical data and services marketplace. It allows you to anonymously control and monetize your genetic and biomedical data. It is integrated with the KILT DID and also with Ocean Protocol for its privacy computing solutions. It has won ETH Denver Awards when it was still on ETH for UN Sustainable Development Goals and IPFS. It was the first app chain to launch on Octopus Network Testnet, and we're currently in the process of onboarding laboratories. The second app chain is the Muse Network. It is a music network utilizing NFT and DeFi. It is the first new music distribution platform based on the social vision in China. It is a blockchain application based on NFT smart contracts for copyright revenue distribution. Music makes NFTs available for everyone. Atocha for gaming is a decentralized mini game and puzzle platform. Puzzle creators can create games, and puzzle solvers or players can solve puzzles for prizes. The results will be determined in a decentralized manner by puzzle judges. AppChain 4 is Discoval, a decentralized platform for discovering and propagating science-based information with a token mechanism. The content is science-based helpful information. The algorithm is a prediction on your personal health risk and intervention efficacy. The data is the genotype and health phenotype data to support real-world comparative study. Last but not least, AppChain 5 is Myriad Social, a decentralized meta-social protocol. It draws content from Web 2 to Web 3. So from Web 2 social media, such as your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc., it gets brought onto the Web 3 platform. Current social media platforms gathers data and monetizes your data. Myriad helps you take back control of your identity and your data with the help of a peer-to-peer advertising engine, which benefits content creators. The call to action is simple. Follow Octopus Guild, OCT Guild on Twitter, subscribe to Octopus Network on YouTube, create an account at octopusguild.com/forum, or just go to octopusguild.com and find the forum link. And you can introduce yourself. Are you a builder? Are you a validator? Are you an AppChain candidate? Or are you an investor? You can ask questions and our community will be happy to help. Expect our newsletters, our education articles, and webinars. You can join us now in building Web3 for human happiness. Thank you, Ozzy. I'm just going to stop sharing my screen and give it back to you.
Thank you very much, Pandu. And I think it's not an understatement to say that yourself, Lewis, and Aaron, specifically from the Octopus team, are some of the most talented builders and community builders in the space. And we're really, really excited to have all of you in the Near ecosystem and, you know, building out what's going to be a huge AppChain community across the different verticals that are going to be launching in the future on Octopus Network. The 6th guild, so we have 2 guilds left. We've made it through 5. We're doing great on time, and we've seen a lot so far, from legal support to NFT growth to a new hub in Africa. We have 2 guilds left to go over, and I'm about to introduce the first one of the 2 right now, who is going to be under the name, is led by someone who goes by the name of Cronier. And this guild is a little bit more of an unconventional guild, because this guild is known as the NIA. And the NIA is one of the more deeper, darker ops of the Near ecosystem that's going to have the best interests of the Near ecosystem at heart in a very covert and discreet manner. With that, I would like to introduce Cronier and let him present what can be presented about the NIA.
Well, thanks for the introduction, Ozymandias. Greetings to everyone on this panel, the brilliant people who are launching their guilds, and the amazing Near team, the Near community. Now, NIA. Well, as the name suggests, NIA, or the Near Intelligence Agency, we are more than a group of Near advocates. The NIA agents are the best of Near degens and the most passionate amongst the Near community. We are located in different time zones across the world, so essentially we never sleep. I can't tell everything on the stream, so basically NIA operates behind the scenes. You know, we neither deny nor confirm our engagement with the project. We are an independent unit of operatives, secret operatives if you will. Our work is primarily done covertly and our methods are absolutely unconventional, from deep research to community penetration, and from stealth hacking to aggressive campaigns. The NIA will be working on a lot of fronts while remaining undercover. We are working on an inter-guild partnership program as well, and will be more than happy to collaborate with the other guilds for the growth of Near protocol. You see, NIA is not just the most unique guild in the Near ecosystem, but also probably the first of its kind experiment in the whole cryptocurrency/blockchain space. I'm afraid I can only share so much on the stream, but to learn more about us, please feel free to navigate nearguilds.com. Let me share my screen. Yeah. Please feel free to navigate nearguilds.com, and we will be posting all our updates here in the NIA section along with the Near forum. You can also visit us on nearintelligence.com, which is our website. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Write to us if you're passionate about Near, regardless of whatever your background is. Rock on, everybody, and see you.
Thank you for that very direct overview, Cronier. I think the NIA is an experiment with community building that kind of takes the most crucial elements of crypto communities and exacerbates them to the limit to see what's possible for both growing a protocol and protecting the protocol. So we're very excited to see what the NIA spins up in the coming months. So we are actually well ahead of schedule, which is exactly how I was hoping that we would be. And now we have plenty of time for the last guild that's launching. This guild is known as the Flying Rhinos. And this guild is a guild of Gen Z influencers that is going to be growing the social media presence of different projects in the Near ecosystem, training new projects on how to get the most out of social media, and overall trying to grow the social media footprint of Near and the projects included indefinitely in the coming years. And basically, we have the two members of the Flying Rhinos here to present it, Crypto Kate and Blockchain Ben. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you, Ozzy, for that beautiful, beautiful introduction. All right, Kate, let's get the PowerPoint going.
Yes, I'm going to share my screen and begin presenting. All right, can everybody see this? Fabulous. Okay, so we are the Flying Rhino Guild. We are the social media guild of Near Protocol. I am Crypto Kate. I am all in all the Twitter spaces, kind of going throughout the ecosystem. I've seen a lot of different tweets, seen a lot of bad tweets, seen a lot of good tweets, and we've kind of figured out the best ways to promote different projects within the ecosystem, to get things off the ground, and to basically connect the ecosystem worldwide so that on social media where the crypto spaces exist, we can keep building together. So that's my background.
And I'm Blockchain Ben. I got into crypto on TikTok, and that's where I stay. I met Crypto Kate because we both live in Seattle and happen to be into crypto, and we got connected through mutual friends. And I am an experienced TikTok creator and user, and I've figured out how to get engagement on TikTok, and now my goal is to bring that talent to you guys with this guild.
So that's our background, but going into the goal of our guild, we would like to turn every possible project in the ecosystem, every account that needs help, every initiative, developer, application that is onboarding onto Near. We want to make sure that your content gets tweeted out, TikToked out, or shared effectively. So we can help you create content and advise you in the best ways to utilize social media in order to become what you are meant to be, a full unicorn. From a
problem is right now, this is you. Wait.
Sorry.
That's you. You are a sad moping rhino. Or at least that's what you that's what you are, because unfortunately most people in the world don't know who you are. They don't even know of you. You are ignored. You're just chilling in your field. But we are going to change that. That's why we are here. We are going to train you from a rhino into a unicorn, or at least a flying rhino. Okay? And we are going to do that with social media. So Kate, do you want to take it away from here?
Absolutely. So the whole social media magic, how we work. So basically we have our website on board. We are also live on Twitter, but you'll fill out the Flying Rhino inquiry form for whatever kind of services you need. We'll hop on a one-on-one consultation. We'll discuss your goals, your account. Are you a new project? Are you developing? What's your focus? Are you doing NFTs? Are you building out the ecosystem? Are you even thinking of, joining a guild, wanting to start a guild? If you are a guild, we can help you as well with your social media accounts. Then after we kind of talk, we'll do a roadmap for social media projects, and then you'll receive thoughtfully crafted social media content. We produce tweets, we produce tweet schedules, TikToks, as well as infographics. So any kind of social media service you need to be promoted across the ecosystem, we're here for you to make sure that happens. Rhino, unicorn relationship. So Basically, let us know what's up. This is our website. It is designed to be easily utilized. Our social media services are listed, as well as the get help button, get services button up there. All you have to do is fill out the form and we will do the rest for you. Because the bottom line is that building out the Near ecosystem requires people to be aware of each other online. And without people being able to have a presence on social media, the projects that are being built and the potential behind them is lost.
All
Anything else?
right. Yeah. So you'll be unicorning in no time. Once you fill out this form, reach out to us. We will get you growing some wings and soaring. So with that, thank you for listening, and we hope to hear from you guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Crypto, Kate, and Blockchain Ben. I think from an ecosystem perspective, developing this faucet and this funnel between young, interested, social media savvy marketers and interested ecosystem projects is something that has a good opportunity to develop at scale in the coming months and years. And we're really looking forward to the services that you guys will provide, even on just advisory level to some new projects about tone and structure for communicating what they're doing. We've come to the end of our 7 guild launch today and the second wave of Near Guilds launch. And as we come to an end, there's a couple things I just want to remind the audience of as the Near ecosystem continues to grow. So in short, as I said at the beginning, the reason that we're launching these guilds and the reason we're investing in community on Near protocol is because we believe that Near is going to win the long game, and we want these communities up and running, at full speed when that long game, as that long game approaches, you could say. So I think one way to look at these guilds is they're not going to, magically pop overnight. They're going to have to grow. They're going to involve new people. They're going to, evolve and iterate as time goes on. But today marks the day where there's a promise for the future of the ecosystem to have, a space for NFT creators to showcase themselves, legal help for new projects coming in, a community for crypto climate, passionate enthusiasts that want to do something to solve both problems, a hub in Africa for the emerging African technology community, crypto community support, app chain support and app chain grow out community, and then covert deep crypto support as well. So to kind of take away from all of this, this is the beginning, another chapter in the story of guilds in the Near ecosystem. And maybe before we sign off completely, I just want to add that the Near ecosystem guilds program is still very much alive and well. You can go to near.org/guilds and fill out the application form to get your guild in the process of launching and to get it started. And the Near core team is doing a fantastic job of working directly with those guilds, hearing what they need, making sure that they're supported well enough for launch. So with that, I think that's pretty much all we've had to cover. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and follow nearguilds.com and social media for more updates of these guilds as we grow and evolve into the future.